to you.
Maybe we do that as our next game.
Oh, hell yeah.
We displayed on all PAL televisions. When my television is a good pal.
Indeed it is. Been through some rough time.
Do you still use, like, your...
My TV as my
your
monitor.
TV as your monitor?
Well, I have two of them now.
You got two TVs?
Well, yeah, I bought a new one, and no one needed the old one, so... Just... We have two of them.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, I went to, like, a library recently and got onto, like, the computers there, and, like, I'm gonna be honest, I think I've been spoiled by the fucking flat screen TV monitor, because I was, like, eyeing up and down the fucking library computer monitors, like, man, like,
Like in a good way or a bad way?
Well, like, just in a, like, oh, like, it just felt weird, like, I don't know, like, it just felt, like, strange using a computer on, like, a normal monitor, like, there's nothing, like, it worked, I don't know, like, you know, you get used to something, and then, like, you know, you change it up, and it just doesn't feel right. I'm used to everything being, like, fucking the size of almost my entire body.
He's got, like, that movie setup.
Yeah, I fucking... Listen, man, I've been slowly upgrading this TV I have. I feel like a fucking middle-aged dad bragging about his big TV. Like, I've been slowly upgrading to my bigger TV. Check this one out, Jerry.
I've been souping up my new TV. Just got a new recliner.
It's a swamp, so be careful.
Yeah.
Why don't we try up there?
It's always at this stage, it seems like, well, okay, I'm not saying Real Cannon is easy, but, like, during both playthroughs is when you got here that, like,
That what?
start
What
feeling. Well, you know, you start, like, you know, I feel like it's when your mood about Sonic Gear started shifting more in the negative direction.
Well, I don't know. I feel much better this playthrough because, like, I've already pretty much played the whole game, so now it's like, and I'm familiar with, like, the fucked up system, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know, the ins and
like-
outs of it.
Omega, attack them!
Kind of fucked that, like,
Oh, Rouge just
they
died.
start using Sonic, though, because, like, you're gonna have, like, a bad impression of, like, Sonic playthrough.
Let's check someone.
Yeah. Well, it can't be too bad.
Also, I don't know if it's a good time to say, but I can't hear anything.
Okay. Okay, I think I know what it is. I'm just gonna try to exit everything without kicking out first.
Yeah.
Alright, reconnect. Alright, check now. Good?
Still no.
Still no?
Yeah.
Bruh. They should be good to go.
Maybe it's gonna require a parsec closing.
I already did that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, try again. Alright, how about now?
Oh shit, yeah, I can hear that.
See?
There we go. Minor technical difficulty.
Yeah. Minor issues.
Dude, this would not be a problem if Parsec just gave you the,
Well, it's
what
'cause I
the
don't
fuck
have
is up
a...
with that?
I think it's because I don't have a Windows 10 or Windows... I have Windows 10, I don't have Windows 11.
There's that black rock Frog
Oh
again.
man. Well, I don't even have that category where like they have the option. Like, and I'm on the Windows 11, so.
That's cool. Parsec is just a really cool system.
Yeah, works like a charm.
Is this gonna kill me? What in the fuck is happening?
There's Skippy, dude. Look over there. That's a classic Skippy.
No, we're not gonna, dude. That's where we came from. I can't
Oh,
fly. I'm
okay,
out of
never
fly
mind.
juice, dude. I think I just killed myself.
Damn.
That was cool. I don't think we were that far away, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. And we're on the first. Are we on the second stage? Okay, we kind of needed the key, but whatever.
Are we on the second stage?
Yeah, we did the first stage last time. This is the one with the black frogs. The first one is the one with the green frogs.
Frog again.
Oh yeah. We are progressing through this a lot faster
That's cool.
than I remember.
That's what we do, man. Okay, you may be calling this a little too soon.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rebind my entire controller again.
Oh.
Alright, well, that's fun. Okay, how do I get out of full screen?
I love Dolphin.
We're definitely not using Dolphin.
What?
Dolphin is the one
What are
that
we using?
Dolphin's the one that fucked up everything, remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot the quicksand play.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it like changes it to like a different slot and like it just like doesn't work anymore.
Man. You know something I'm gonna really miss?
What?
You know, like, cause like, you know, like we watched that like playthrough of Resident Evil, and he was moving normal.
It was not
And
Resident
we
Evil,
probably
it
would,
was
yeah.
it was Silent Hill.
Oh, Silent Hill, yeah. And we weren't like moving properly because we probably had like a defunct goddamn ROM because you grabbed them from some sus-ass website.
Yeah.
Like, I
You
kind of
mean-
miss that now that I actually have a proper website to grab things from, you know. It
See?
was a little charming.
You're gonna bitch if
Yeah.
I have it right, and you're gonna bitch if I have it wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. No matter what, I'll be complaining. You'll purposely grab like a fucking weird ass ROM next time. Like, oh, you did mention he liked how it was before, and I'm gonna be like, dude, where did you get this ROM?
Switching to software render. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna have to play through this whole stage again. I've just accepted that fate.
Oh man.
Just some
We didn't do
minor,
anything stupid.
just some minor technical difficulties.
Oh man. Sonic Heroes is not long enough. We need the technical difficulties to lengthen the game a little bit.
Do we really need that?
I mean, but you want to stop playing Sonic Heroes, the best Sonic game to have ever released?
I'm turning on you guys.
I'm coming on you guys. There's not even a second voice line. That's just always what she says.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was almost tempted the first time we heard that to look up the phrase "I'm coming on you guys" to see like there has to mean something else. Like that has to mean actually something.
well, now is mine on the first slot. I can never get it to work on the second.
Lie ahead.
Oh, maybe. Oh,
Oh, dude.
maybe. Oh. Mark Zuckerberg.
Alright.
Alright, we gotta do it all over
Guys,
again. How the fuck do I get out of this shit? We're just gonna have to restart.
you know, everyone always talks about Mark Zuckerberg, but I could swear to God when you plug it out, maybe, just maybe. Sounds like
Oh,
a
wait.
little mu-
I think this is like way easier to map than I thought it was. There's just like an
Oh,
auto
man.
map button that I could have pressed.
Bro,
that works.
manually mapping the whole time.
Well, dude, it was. Look, okay. You don't know what you don't know.
Okay. I will dog on you, bro. I get it. New discoveries call for celebration, not scrutiny.
See, I think Sonic Heroes should be shorter. I don't think we.
Yeah, but they sold this for $60, so it couldn't have been shorter.
They really sold it for $60.
Yeah, bro, this was back when Sonic games were $60.
It's a swamp, so be careful.
Wait, they're not anymore.
I mean, I guess, yeah, you're
That's
good.
Super strong armor. Omega, we'll leave this to you.
Why is Omega just simply stronger than Knuckles from the very beginning? Knuckles did like 1 damage to these guys, and Omega does like fucking 3.
Well, fucking Omega's a cool ass robot, dude.
True. I mean, I know why, but
yeah,
like,
no,
it doesn't really make sense.
I mean, listen, man, just be grateful. If this man is as weak as Knuckles, this shit would not be going well.
I think it's
Man,
because
no, I
Omega
was
chuckles
gonna-
and flexes his muscles.
Yeah. Honestly, he both chuckles and flexes, so that's what makes him so powerful. No, I was gonna say Sonic games for a while were only like $30 to $40 because like they realized that like, oh shit, fucking these quality of games cannot be sold at this price point with games like Elden Ring being sold on the market.
True.
But they recently made a decision to stop because like for a while they actually purposely were like, okay, we are going to purposely like make low budget Sonic games so that we can sell them at cheaper prices because Sonic's like kind of like a low like value property because of how much we fucked it up. But recently they're like, okay, maybe just abandoning Sonic's like, you know, market value and like purposely dropping the ball in a lot of these games isn't the way to go. So the games are going to be $60 again, and we're going to actually try to make them good. You know, and I mean, we don't know if they're going to be good, but I mean, they say they are.
Well, when did they release something? When did they release like a new one?
Well, the only game recently that was $60 was Sonic Frontiers, but do I think that game's worth $60? Probably not.
Naturally.
Definitely way better than all the other Sonic games that came out in recent years, but still not a $60 price.
Okay, what game do you think would be $60?
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
Here they come.
Sonic Unleashed is a pretty good game.
Really? Dude, you completely flip-flopped on Sonic Unleashed.
Like, I mean, half the game is kind of like... Here's the thing, like, I think with Sonic Unleashed, like, I'm still not big on the Werehog. The Werehog is still definitely very questionable of, like, an inclusion.
There he is.
But it's not like a game-ruining inclusion. It's just more like, you know when you're just at a part of a game and you're like, it's not bad, it's not good, you just kind of want it to be over. That's like every Werehog stage in Sonic, like, Unleashed.
What about what about the Werehog stage where the FPS drops to like actually like 5?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, no. But the thing is, you don't need FPS to play it, is the thing.
You don't need FPS to play the game.
Well, fucking, like, there's nothing happening where you actually have to really see anything. That's the thing about the
Dude,
Werehog
you hear it?
stages.
This is such a cope. Like, the game's actually fine, because, like, in the stages you don't, like, actually need the game to function properly. Like, you can play it without it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just saying, like, fucking the Werehog stages, like, design-wise, they're just neither good or bad. They're just things you can play. Like, I'm not raving about the Werehog stages. I'm just saying that, like, you know, for being just like, it's like you take like an excellent part, which is like the daytime stages, right? Like, I think that's kind of like peak Sonic a little bit, you know, if we're not including Sonic Adventure. And then, like, you know, you have the Werehog, and it just makes it like a good game. It takes it from like a, hey, this is like, you know, a really, really good Sonic game, to just like a normally, like, oh yeah, it's a good Sonic
Just
game.
yet.
Okay, doesn't that just make the game worse?
Yeah, well, I mean, if they did some improvements to the Werehog stages, but
I'll take it from here.
I don't think it ruins the game. I don't think it ruins the game. I still think the game was fun enough and high quality enough in every other department to be a generally $60 game.
Can I do it?
Oh no. Especially because, like, okay, if I'm comparing it to the quality of like some $70 games now, it's like a bad frame rate isn't gonna stop a company from making something $60 to $70. That's like baby change compared to the glitches we get nowadays.
Okay, well, what game would you think is actually $70, 60, 70?
$60, $70 game? Just any game or just a Sonic game?
Any game. What game do you think is like 70, 60 and worth it?
I would actually say...
Oh, that's how you turn off the fucking things. You use your Team Blast. We figured it out.
No. Holy shit. Maybe it lets you skip just a fucking asinine... Well, actually, I think that is just what it is. Lets you skip like a fucking no-one-ass part.
So it would seem...
I think recently I bought, Pikmin 4 is really fun. I think that's definitely worth...
Did you play the
$60
Pikmin one with like the water stage? Or like the water monster one?
The Water Wraith was in 4. It returned in that one, yeah.
Because that was like the top 10 scariest, hardest, difficult, most fucking ball-popping moments in video games.
That was, I think, Pikmin 2. Honestly, we could play... I don't know if you're interested in Pikmin, but, Pikmin 3 was multiplayer. We could play it together.
You could. I don't know how it's gonna go. I've never played any Pikmin game before. I think it's
I think
gonna
they'd be your
be...
type of game.
They could be cool, or they could be like really boring. We'll see how it goes.
See, yeah, okay. I think, like, I've avoided Pikmin 1 and 2. So I'm gonna be honest. I think, like, a lot of the additions from Pikmin 4
That was fucked.
interest me a lot more. Oh, shit.
I landed on it too. I bumped off of it.
I'd say Elden Ring's definitely worth its price point.
Have you played Elden Ring?
Yeah, I have.
How
I
far you
wasn't
got?
ever able to complete it. I borrowed somebody's fucking PS5. Oh, shit. You did not just... Okay, well.
We do a bit of
All's well
skipping.
that ends well.
We did not get the key though, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, we'll have Amy for that.
Bro's banking everything on Amy.
Well, yeah. There's gonna be less fuckery in her thing. Like, if we don't get it in Amy's, we're not getting it in anybody.
We can just like try really hard to get it. Do we need it for the final boss?
Yeah, the last story does not unlock unless we get at least one of each emerald throughout all the stories.
Dude, your brother was a little bitch. That was easy as fuck.
Dude, fucking, you're trashing out a fucking 8-year-old child.
You goddamn right I am.
Oh my god.
Dude, I could kick the shit out of an 8-year-old child right now.
I mean, I'm sure you could.
What's
Well-
wrong?
What about like a 10 of them?
Well, it depends, right? Because like a normal 8-year-old childs now are like 5'8", like 160 pounds.
Yeah. Like anime characters. Just fucking, like, I'm a normal 13-year-old boy.
It's that hedgehog.
My hobbies are weightlifting and drinking protein powder.
Dude, you're not in on the protein. You were like, this guy keeps on wanting to give me protein.
Long time no
Yeah, I don't know if
Too
I'm
bad
too
you
much
had
into
all
the
this way for nothing.
protein powder, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna start omega protein maxing and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Will be destroyed.
My gains are gonna
tell me
rival
how-
God.
Is that so?
Get some of that death touch protein.
Yeah, the I'm inside you protein. Dude, there's a guy in the gym that I go to that actually like has like the Insano Labs shit.
Yeah.
I like damn near like my balls dropped like when I saw that he had it.
Best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
Dude, mine would too. That's just fucking crazy. It sounds crazy. I feel like you can legitimately fuck yourself up if you aren't like built enough for some of them.
Hey, don't you remember?
I don't know about that. I think it might just fuck
I
up
don't
your
know,
liver either way.
Yeah, but like, okay, imagine being all like really scrawny and like fucking never worked out a day in your life before. And then someone busts out the most potent protein this world has to offer and fed it to you. You would not fare well.
Let me be the leader when enemies are in tower for me.
I mean, okay, why the fuck is Tails giving us advice? Not even in our team. Oh, what the fuck? He has a team blast? What is this gonna do?
You know, it's over for
Does
us.
that regenerate? It regenerates his Sonic too.
Not bad,
That's
but
cool.
I can't let you win.
I can do this alone.
Yeah, Mega is kind of crazy. He doesn't even need fucking Shadow and Rouge to attack. They can't really do much to you because they don't have the knuckles.
They also like can't die for whatever reason, so that's cool. Do I dare pick this up and prolong this fight?
Activation ready.
Oh, we're back. We're so back.
Shit. Tails?
Oh, they're time stopped. Oh,
Mission completed.
Okay.
we just
Victory.
jumped into the ocean.
Oh my god. Sonic is... I mean, they better fucking pull him out of there.
Shadow-like creatures.
Bro can't swim.
destroyed.
You can't. That's like the
Have you ever
Sonic
bought
one.
like a $6 game? Sorry, back on that topic. Have you ever bought a $6 game that you just like wish you just never did, like almost immediately?
Yeah, Earth Defense
Are you
Force.
sure this is the right way?
Affirmative.
What's
It's a bug killing
on
game.
your mind?
Game was
Here's the
definitely
thing,
not worth
I
it.
saw...
Let's go.
No, I saw you
Hedgehog
playing it
like
though
me.
on stream,
What did
and
the doctor say
I went to
about
go check it out because it was like, oh, this is like a
Just who
fucking
am
like
I?
funny little game. Like it's probably like $20. I was fucking flabbergasted when that shit was $60 full dollars.
Yeah, sometimes robbery is legal.
True
Whoa.
that.
Whoa.
What?
What's happening to us?
Oh, I forgot about this song. Dude, I like the stage.
Yeah, this stage is fucking dope. I'm telling you, the Halloween vibes in Sonic, I'm sad that they got rid of them. They always had that one Halloween stage that was just there for no goddamn reason.
Looks like this one's for me.
Looks like this one's for me. Heh. Room for one more? Set that as your alarm clock.
Yeah. What's going on?
No.
The upside down castle is
I don't
flipped
think I could
right side
survive
up.
that. Elon Musk. Thing, I don't know. It's calling me crazy, but I think it's saying Elon Musk.
Think it's that Elon Musk? How the fuck do I get out of this thing?
Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk.
Okay, we're just gonna have to reset. And then load the save state.
Back when I was a kid, when we got to the final boss
Trying
of
to stop us now?
I'll be honest with you, we never beat Metal Overlord because we had a small scratch on. Okay, yeah, we had a small scratch on our.
Did that make you nervous? That I loaded back to when we had like 38%?
Yeah.
Dude, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. We had like one nick on our Sonic Heroes CD for our PS2, and we beat the whole game, got all the Chaos Emeralds, the secret story unlocked. We beat like the first phase of the boss before like he becomes all like fucking big and shit fully. And then during the transformation scene, like cutscene, the game just froze.
Naturally.
That was like the nick part, I guess. And that was just it. That was the end of the game for us. We technically Sonic Heroes.
Strong armor.
That's like I had a
Leave this to you.
bunch of games on the Wii that like I just couldn't play, cause like I would get like decently far into them, and then it would be like, and then like the game would turn green and it would just be like an error has occurred. Please check the disc and try again. And I could never actually like finish it.
Was your Wii just slowly scratching up each of your?
Yeah, maybe, but we also just had like any of the discs that you could get for the Wii were kind of like already battered and fucked up by the time I got the Wii.
Worthless consumer models.
Yeah. That's fucking tragic.
That's why they do like everything digital now.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of digital though. Almost nothing I own on console is digital.
You're not a big digital guy?
Yeah. The only reason I'm not is because I remember back when I had my PS3, I only had like digital games, and like fucking the PlayStation servers got like fucking DDoS, and for like a whole 3 months you couldn't play your digital game. So I just didn't have games.
That's cool.
Let's go down.
Yeah, so I was just kind of like, after that I was like, I'm not really having that. Not like you have a choice anymore if you own a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, because like nowadays they don't actually make like discs for like games. They like make discs with like codes in them and then they download the games off the store. It's like kind of fucked up.
Well, I don't think you could like fit a whole like normal game now on a CD. Maybe you could.
A lot of games still can't, like, I guess like games like a more recent games, I know Modern Warfare has like space problems and you can't fit the whole game on there.
Just watch this.
But like, I don't know. Final Fantasy had to have 2 discs for its thing.
Well, like back on the fucking, back on like the original.
No, the remake. They remade Final Fantasy VII. It still needed 2 discs.
You think they just did it
They
for
just
fun?
did that. I think it's legitimately because the discs weren't gonna fit like the game on it.
What if they just did it for fun?
And they did it for the laughs. They're like, oh, let's pay fucking thousands of more for this extra disc.
Well, because dude, that's how it was in the original game.
I don't think you know how much more expensive it is to like put an extra disc there.
To make one more disc?
The discs aren't cheap to produce.
How much do you think a disc is?
Fucking. I don't know, but I just know they're not cheap to make. If they were, like fucking, like yeah, you can just get like a random goddamn disc, right? But like, there's a reason. Fucking, I don't know if SD cards just have that problem way more than fucking discs. But like fucking, even with Nintendo, and they're like, fucking cartridges, like. Some companies will be like, oh shit, like, you know, we won't release our game physically on the Switch because like the cartridges would just cost way too much.
Like for indie games?
No, like some fucking like developers just full AAA just won't do physical release because like they have to get like a 64 gigabyte game cartridge, and apparently game cartridges are way more expensive.
Yeah, game
than
cartridges
discs.
are pretty expensive, especially for the Switch.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Why does that name bother me so much?
How much do you think a disc cost?
Okay, well, I know they have those fucking ones at the store you can get for like fucking $2, 3 of them. But
Worthless consumer models.
Are you fucking me? Oh, thank God.
I don't know, like I think it is just around like 250, but like spread that across like
What are they buying bulk, bro?
fucking thousands and thousands and thousands. I guess if they buy in bulk, but I mean,
They're gonna buy in bulk from China. It's gonna be like 1 cent for a CD.
Yeah.
Into us.
all right. I mean, okay, fucking. I don't think they can just fucking buy from bulk from China. I think from China it would even be 250 per CD. And they
I don't
make
think they
millions
use-
of those CDs. I don't think it is like
No problem.
there are millions of people who want to buy certain games. 250 times a few million is a significant amount of money.
Chaos control.
Like some people are just gonna buy it digitally. They're not all gonna buy it in person.
Eradicate.
Yeah, well, that's why like a lot of companies just are like, oh well, they're gonna save a few million by just not even like, you know, making that many. Like some companies would just love it. They'd absolutely get gleeful
I can't see what I'm
if
walking
everyone
on.
just decided
Just follow the
to just
torches.
leave physical behind.
Hurrah.
Hoorah!
They won't manufacture anymore. Like, you know, if they ever, I don't know. I just don't like the thought of like,
Switch for this door
Huh?
somewhere.
I thought you fucking phased through the door. I was like, oh my god.
They just turned the thing around.
I know, but like, I just like the thought that like, hey, like, you know, if the, you know, if my console's
Here they come.
server ever goes down, it won't matter. It's like, you know, my game can just, my game won't work, no matter what, and I can just get the update from flipping online on my computer.
It's such a weird thing. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just have everything like on the cloud, but go off, I guess.
Well, like I have things like, cause here's the thing, like everything like I don't buy like a PS5 or an Xbox because like I have a PC. If it's something I really want, it's probably gonna exist forever on the PC, on some fucking website somewhere, or on Steam.
Worthless consumer models.
But with a lot of like Nintendo games, I have like really weird fucking control schemes and shit, and like normal remotes sometimes.
Worthless
So I'm just like,
consumer
oh, well, I
models.
kind of want it on the original hardware. That's why I only buy Nintendo consoles and no other ones anymore.
Dude, you got. You got got by the Nintendo marketing.
The Nintendo. Well, it's just like I don't
The
know.
Nintendo
They
scalping.
kind of don't. You know, give me the fucking. Don't give me really much of a choice.
What's happening to us?
Their shit only exists on their shit.
Okay. I have no idea about any of this shit. I'm just like, I'm kind of just arguing for the sake of arguing, to be honest with you.
Okay. Thank you for being big enough to admit that. Don't worry.
I don't know if
do
that's
it.
really big enough. I think it may be worse to admit it. Okay. Different question.
I don't think so. I'll argue with you for the sake of arguing with you a lot of the time too.
I think it's like every argument we've ever had.
Yeah. Oh,
Except for like the fucking shoe incident.
You fucking shoe?
Yeah, you don't remember the shoe incident?
Okay, well that fucking shit was bullshit. Okay, I just remembered. Oh my god.
I agree. I don't even know why I did that. I felt like so bad about it afterwards.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't
had to be
realize
given
the-
a spare pair of
I didn't realize the fucking extent of what that would do. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna drop him and like into the grass and make him pick him up. And you were like, dude, I couldn't. I had to throw away the whole shoes. There was so many spines in them.
Yeah, well fucking I could only get one of them and the other one was so deep in the bush it was just helpless. And then like the one I did have, it was like, cause I was like, oh, if I just keep picking at it. But like no, it was actually like, even after it looked like all of it was gone, it was like in the shoe. Just micro, just like fucking spikes. Like,
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate charge. Fire. Annihilate charge.
fucking wild.
I didn't realize how bad that was gonna be.
Yeah. Well,
What's with
now it's
this
the same
ugly
day I
statue?
fucking...
Rouge. There's a
I broke
target.
Dante's mom's exercise machine because we're both using it at the same
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, after
Yeah.
I threw your shoes in, like Dante's mom hated me after that.
I'll take it from here.
time. Yeah.
Control.
I think Dante's mom got sick of all of us making out.
Did she get pissed at you breaking the treadmill thing?
Well, okay, me and Dante were on the treadmill, right?
I don't know,
It
that
wasn't
was
just
some-
treadmill, like, okay.
That was some fuck shit. You guys were trying to do it at the same time, and like one of you like grabbed
Yeah.
onto like the blinds.
Yeah, well, yeah, fucking, it was like a fucking bike treadmill, and like fucking, that where you stand, and like Dante was standing on the, like, the backs, and I was standing on the front of, like, the pads that you, like, sit on, and we were trying to do it at the same time, but then we started, like, jokingly fighting with each other, and then the fucking pad broke off, we fell into a bunch of Legos and, like, destroyed this, like, built set that was there, and then we flew into, like, the fucking curtains and destroyed them, too, and, like, Dante's mom, I've never seen her look so intense before.
They probably just got that. That must have been so fucked.
Yeah. Dante was pretty chill about it, but he
Well, I
was
don't-
like that with everything.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like he's actually been upset about, or at least like shown. He's probably been upset about like everything. He just doesn't show it.
Yeah. Very, very cool self-calm person.
Let's jump.
But you can't be calm about shit you like have a really big issue about though. Because then you're just like gonna get fucked on for the rest of your life.
Small foothold in the middle.
I feel like people respected his shit, bro.
Well,
Look out.
because they're not assholes, but you never know what happens, man.
Listen, man.
Like if someone
I think
keeps
it's a good-
pushing
I
your
mean,
shit
we
in
don't
and
know
you're
what he's
fine
up
about it,
to.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
you can't keep letting your shit get pushed in. This stage felt way better. Oh, we're not on the second stage yet, where we have to do that fucked up like underground path.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay. Real question.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I couldn't even beat Gamma or Beta.
I couldn't even beat Gamma or Beta. Do you think you could beat Sigma?
No, definitely.
Dude, but Sigma's the rarest male type.
Rarest, not strongest.
Do you think? Yeah. So let's say you have like a really
Castle.
Sure
Hold up.
is spooky in
there's a
here.
Initiating
little thing over there.
interior
Do you think,
Fire.
like, if you have like a really big passion for doing something, but it's like heavily looked down upon, do you think you should just like do it anyway?
Fire, fire.
Do you think you should just
Hmm.
not?
Was your foot? Okay, here's the thing. There's a very vague. I have a very big passion for killing people.
Well, yeah, that's heavily looked down upon.
Yeah.
Annihilation.
So you think not when it's killing people?
I mean, okay, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think that like it just depends.
Annihilation.
Like, I mean, you're not really giving. You're being very vague with it. It could be anything. It could be like some of the most reprehensible things in the world.
So you think it just depends on whatever?
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Because like you can have a passion for like fucking, I don't know, like oh I like fucking collecting nude anime figures, and it's like a lot of people would look down on that, but it's like honestly, if that's just like your life's pursuit, and like you aren't gonna really do anything else anyways, then it doesn't really matter.
You're not
what
gonna
you
do
wanna
anything.
do.
Why are you not gonna do anything else anyway?
Well, you know, they're just like, well, fucking, you know that one guy just has like fucking a million cutouts in his house of like certain characters?
Yeah.
That's like his passion, and people are like, oh, you know,
Oh yeah, I remember that guy. The fucking
Yeah.
sanest Danganronpa fan.
yeah, if that's gonna be like his life's pursuit and like kind of nothing else, then like, I mean, just let the man have a fucking million cutouts in his house.
Here.
Well,
Interior search.
I mean, kinda, but at the same time, like, I feel like you should probably be doing something better with your time. I mean, obviously, I'm not him, so I guess I can't really tell him how to live your life, but, like, in my opinion, like, if you're just letting your body waste away and you're doing nothing but, like, printing out and, like, doing sheets of paper for no gain whatsoever, it just
I mean,
seems
the
kind
goal
of
of life
worthless.
is enjoying it.
Well, hold on. I don't think the goal of life is to enjoy it like that, right? So let's say, okay,
Yeah.
do you believe that the goal of life is just to enjoy it?
I think the goal, like, I think your goal, in life, the only goal is to do what makes you happy.
What if I like taking endless, copious amounts of drugs and that's what makes me happy? I just become a heroin
then
addict until
what-
I die. Is that cool?
I think a lot of heroin addicts aren't, though.
Well, yeah, because you're doing heroin, but what's, like, what if I just keep, I
But
like
there's
heroin
some
so
people,
much?
I'm sure there's like a few people out there that legitimately could not, like, be like, oh, fucking heroin. Fucking love that shit. Like, they're fine with, like, that life. It's not because of, oh, I came on hard times as a coping mechanism. Like, they're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna fucking get on heroin and party, and that's just, like, you know, I'm gonna die young.
But,
Some
like,
people are fine with that. I'm like, oh, well, that's what you want to do.
you're just gonna let that, though? You're gonna let that slide?
Fucking, I'm not God. I'm not their fucking creator, man. They can do whatever the fuck they.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, it doesn't influence you so much, but, like, if I talked with someone, I'd be like that, I'd be like, hold on, man.
Yeah, but only because, like, you know, you only have the perspective of your own life and what you want out of it.
Well, like, what if you, like, I mean, it's obvious that, like, dude has, like, some addiction to it, right? So he's not really making his own decisions half the time anyway. What if you find out you hate heroin later on in life? That was cool.
Mission failed.
Kind of your problem, I guess.
Well, would it be your fault for not trying to talk him out of it?
I don't even know who that guy is.
Like, what if you met him?
I don't know. Not really my problem.
Dude, you need to have some responsibility for this.
Fuck! I'm not dude, I don't know, man. What to tell you, dude. I feel like me and you having could have maybe used a word of redirection, and we just didn't do it. So, like,
Yeah, I mean, it's not that long, right? But, like, what if that would have, like, saved that dude from having, like, a heroin addiction?
yeah. Well, I mean, you and this heroin addiction.
Okay, well, you want me to do a
Okay, but,
different
like-
addiction?
Okay, let's just not get ridiculous. I don't know, man. My whole thing with life is like everyone's free to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
matter how
Well, yeah,
bad or
obviously,
good it
right?
is.
You can do whatever you want to do, but there are some things that are, like, obviously better and worse, I would say, right? Or do you not even believe that?
I feel like it just depends on where you look at it from. Like, from a societal perspective, yeah, but then that's very different from a personal perspective. Cause like from a fucking like from a societal perspective, it may be like, oh, fucking being on the grind is the best thing you could ever do, right? And I don't think the grind is bad. I think the grind could be good.
Do people really think, is that what society thinks is the grind?
Well, I think like here in the U.S., like people still have the mentality of like fucking pull yourself up by your bootstraps and like fucking totally get to work. You know, you won't. The fucking recession won't be affecting you, you little crybabies. But like I don't know. But from a personal perspective, you know that's fucking. Some people know that's not the goddamn truth.
Well,
They go to their local grocery market and they're like, I make $30 an hour, but it doesn't matter because my milk costs fucking $6 at the grocery market.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, man.
I'll take it from here.
If you're making $30 an hour, I think
Like-
you can afford $6 on milk.
I mean, I guess yeah, but like, I mean, okay, but you shouldn't be having to make $30 an hour so that you can afford $6 like of milk.
What if you really like milk?
I mean, it's not like you're getting more. You're just paying more for the same amount you used to pay for.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, but I think if you're complaining about the system and shit, you can kind of just like get to work and like kind of you don't have to worry about it.
It's all over if you fall.
Yeah, most people do just get to work. They just complain about it too.
Yeah, that's like the worst of both worlds, though.
Here, hurrah.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's wrong to be like, hey, yeah, like I mean, I'm getting by. And I just kind of wish eggs weren't $3. Like I don't know. I just think it's reasonable to maybe request that like,
I'll take it from here.
you know, inflation doesn't go fucking sicko mode on, you know, every single week of the year nonstop.
I mean, but like,
but
it's
it-
like completely out of your control, though.
Yeah, but like, you know, listen, people like to complain. You're gonna fucking demand people stop complaining.
I wouldn't demand it, but I would just not do it myself.
Well, then just be chill with that.
I am, but we're talking about ethics and like what you should do, or morals and values.
Yeah, well, I think like from like I guess okay, I'll reach a middle ground to you. I do think there's some objective goods and objective bads, obviously, right? Like
Okay.
killing people is clearly just bad. You know, and then like all the normal good stuff that you can't do in your life is clearly good.
This switch
But like
is mysterious.
at the end of the day, like broad
moving.
like morality doesn't really matter to the individual. Like if someone's a murderer, to use their freedom to be a murderer is what brings them joy in life. Like
Yeah.
no one's gonna convince them otherwise.
I agree, right? But like, obviously it's not right to like murder people.
Chaos control.
Do you think, where do you
Yeah.
draw the line though? If like someone has a passion for something that's looked down upon, but it's like okay if they do it. Because like, you're fine with heroin?
Third question of like
Wonder if
what you asked me before with like the whole like fetish stuff.
I have
Oh yeah, okay.
like
So you
it's
think
concept-
scat and stuff is too far, right?
Yeah. But like, I'm, you know, like, cause like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Let's say like somebody, like you know, leaving the fetish zone, because we already went over that, right? I try to think of something more normal, right? Like let's say your passion's fucking setting off unregulated fireworks.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing, that can hurt a lot of people. And like I think
Well, yeah, if you do it in like a way that's like you're gonna hurt people and it does, then yeah. But if you're like setting it
Yeah,
off like on your own property, like without like, and like the only person you're gonna hurt is really yourself, I think you're fine to do that.
yeah,
You're talking about like FPS Russia type people where they just like get a bunch of guns and go out to the range and like do a bunch of weird shit with their guns and shit.
Yeah, I think my stance on a lot of stuff is like, if it's not restricting someone else's freedom or putting them in danger, it is fine. And two, if it's not like clearly a supplement for like,
Another trolley.
you know, just like again, like when we talked about fucking Lolly, like I think that's just supplement for like it's creepy. It's like we all know what it is. Like
Okay, but what about like weird stuff? Like what about, so you're talking about someone who has like a really big passion. Are we talking about people who have a passion just for liking it, or people who have a passion for creating it?
I think enjoying and creating go hand in hand. So like, I mean, I feel like the people who create some of this stuff is like, let's say the firework analogy. I think people that make it, you know, like, I mean, it's really like, you can't like, I mean, it's like, oh, but what if they sell to a bad person who's gonna not use it responsibly? Like, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, it's like, and you can also say they shouldn't be making it. But like, if their passion is creating them, like, I feel like it's a responsibility of those buying them off of them to also be responsible with it. So like, I don't know. It's just a big depends. Like, you can bring up a million different things. I'll probably have a different answer for it.
Okay, so let's say someone creates some like weird like inflation vor stuff. Do you think they're fine in doing that?
I don't see like why they aren't.
Like they spend all their time like creating inflation vor stuff instead of like really doing anything else.
Well, are they hurting anyone?
Well, they may be hurting themselves.
Like, I mean, well, then how are they like? How are they? How are they hurting?
Because like they're not
themselves?
pursuing anything that's like gonna actually help them out long term. They're just like imagine dying and your whole life is just you creating inflation stuff.
I think most fetish artists are paid very handsomely, James. I don't think you need a.
Yeah, but like, what if you're like, man, I wish I like would have actually like done some stuff in real life other than just like a bunch of inflation stuff.
James, you don't go full on into inflation porn as a career and then turn back and regret it. I don't think that's the kind of thing that happens.
You don't think nobody regrets doing inflation ever?
Like
What is this?
I think it's such a fucking like. I think it's like once you cross the line, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna become a fucking
I guess I
like not safe for work artist. It's just like a line you cross and like you just don't care.
Okay.
I'll take it from here.
And like most not safe for work artists are like they live pretty average lives.
Not from experience.
Not from experience, but I mean you can find them anywhere. Especially
if
on
you
like
were-
fucking.
Okay, what if you were not
Yeah.
safe for work artist and all you drew was like illegal stuff, but you don't actually do it? You just draw it.
No, that is like for the sake of people consuming it for
Yeah.
I think that's also just kind of like, well, because here's the thing, it's illegal. It's illegal stuff.
But what if it's like,
And
what if
most
it's
things
not
are-
like
that are-
illegal to draw? Like, what if it's like, I draw pictures of people like getting killed.
Just
I mean, is it wrong to, I mean, I don't know. There's like gore artists. I mean, is it wrong to like write shows where a lot of people die like brutal ways?
What about rape? Is that worse?
Leave it to Omega.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is.
So,
Dude, like, oh my god.
where do you draw the line, man? Are they fine to do that?
I personally would say no if I could.
They can't do that?
Enemies eliminated.
I
I
mean,
knew we could do it.
But also, like, I don't know, like, okay, but here's the thing. I guess then at that point, it's like, it depends,
Mission completed.
I guess, because then, like, in Berserk, they portray, like, rape, and it's like, it's not wrong to do so.
So it's fine if it's Berserk.
No, but like multiple shows, like it's a plot point, it's portrayed, it's something that is in media. So, I mean,
So you're saying it's fine because other people do it?
it's a part of. Because here's the thing, I
Oh,
think
be
like
careful.
when it's for enjoyment, it gets really questionable. Like
Enjoyment.
when it like, okay, if you're like, yeah, no, like this stuff is fucking right, that's questionable, and I think that's not okay.
Well, who are you to say, man? Those are just your values. I thought you were the guy of like, if someone likes it, then like who are you to say, man?
Well, but then also there's a bunch of people that kind of like participate in consensual stuff like that, IRL with each other. So like, honestly, like, it's like, it's kind of just something people do, I guess. And I don't know who I am. I know nothing about these people and what they're doing.
Mission completed.
Like, so I'll just say it depends.
Hmm.
I think it can definitely be wrong, but like, that's getting to territory that's like, because then there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I actually have a CNC kink and you're fucking kink shaming me, and it's like, me and my partner are very good about it. It's like, okay, I don't want to fucking get in on your relationship, okay? Like, it's just like, I don't know. We're threading a line at this point.
Okay. Well, just you personally, you don't think it's okay.
I think in most cases, I don't think it's okay. And in some cases, it can be fine. Like this is definitely one of the ones where, like, most of the time, I would probably no, dude, like.
Okay. So is that what, if someone's like true passion was that, and like creating stuff with that, you'd say like, no, you can't do that.
I wouldn't say they can't, because I don't believe that, like, I truly think that if someone wants to be murdered, they have every right in the world to do so, and but they also have the rights to pay the consequences of being a murderer, right?
Well, then what do you mean by rights to do it?
Like, fucking, they're put on this goddamn green earth, and there's not gonna be a force that stops them from doing so.
Oh, the police.
They have freedom. Well, yeah, okay, that's what I mean is, like, people have the freedom to do whatever they want. I believe that, like, as, like, me alone, I'm not gonna be like, don't be a murderer, right? I feel like everyone has the right to pursue being a murderer and to take the consequences of being a murderer, right? Like, if you're fine with the consequences of something, I guess, yeah, sure, you can do it if you want to do it that badly, but, like, you know, I'm personally gonna be like, okay, you know, maybe don't be a murderer. Maybe don't do all these bad things or spend your life doing this, but have no obligation to listen to me.
You say they can do it, but but like they're gonna have to eat the outcome, pretty much.
Yeah, like, cause like, you know, freedom to do things, freedom to take the consequences, and you know, yeah, that's just how I think about most things.
Holy shit.
This fucking stage, dude.
Okay, why like I just have no fucking momentum now? That's cool. Okay, what the fuck is this? What is this?
I was about to say no way the developers actually did this, but then I forgot. They actually didn't.
I thought you said they had no playtesters for this.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, they didn't. I just have to keep reminding myself that. Because whenever I see something like this, I'm like, how did this get... Oh, never mind. Like...
Okay, I have a strat for this.
Yeah.
The strat is just to not let it get that bad. We do really
Yeah,
good
you
at the
have to
beginning, and then we
just-
just fucking grab it immediately.
Yeah.
Prevention is the best cure.
Honestly?
Get the
it's
fuck
easy
back
to-
here, bitch. Fuck, that was close.
Man.
Man. Did you always say that when you're just, like, destroyed?
Yeah. Well, it's the fucking... Some things really hit you like that.
But you don't want to... You didn't like that rape and murder question? I thought you would love that one.
Yeah! Yeah, I don't know. It's a... Classical questions, you know. Not sure.
Get the fuck back here! Oh, that was so close.
Oh, you got too eager.
I'm just saying, right? Like, if you really have that, like, desire, what do you do? Like, if you want to
Well, I
murder
don't
people, but
think-
you know murdering people is wrong, do you just, like live with that for the rest of your life? Or do you try to, like...
What are you talking about? Like, people who legitimately want to do it?
Yeah.
Like, or people just have, like, intrusive thoughts.
Or, like, really want to do it.
They're not gonna, like, deliberate whether or not it's right or not, then.
Or, like, they want to do it, but they know it's wrong.
Well, fucking, some people go their whole lives fucking being like, oh. Well, because some people don't want to take the consequences of things. So, like, then they don't do it. And that's just a thing that happens.
And then they just don't do it. And that's a thing that happens. But you said that people should be able to do whatever they want in life to be as happy as possible, right?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not gonna stop them. They're stopping themselves.
But you said that, like, they shouldn't.
Yeah, no, I personally feel they shouldn't. Like, and they're not. Some people don't. And
If
I'm
someone
like,
was
okay,
willingly-
let's for the best.
If someone was, like, about to kill someone, would you stop them? If you could?
Yeah, I'd probably stop them.
But what if they said that
Because I
this
also
really
have
makes me
freedom.
happy, and I really want to do this? I
Yeah,
really
well,
want to kill this
stopping
person right
people
now.
from killing people makes me happy. So there's a conflict of interest.
Okay, well, does stopping people from creating rape porn make you happy?
It would depend. I don't think that's a passion that I have that I specifically go out and do. Is the thing.
Really, no passion for stopping people from creating rape porn.
You're really fucking putting me on the chopping block here, man. Like, fucking... I wouldn't go searching people out. No, I don't think I
What do you
would.
think, Omega?
But if I saw someone making some especially heinous stuff, I'd be like, hey, don't, like, maybe don't do that.
Imagine you're in a Discord server. You're like sitting next in a coffee shop to someone. And you see someone making like some heinous shit. Would you be like, "Hey man, knock it off"? What would you say?
Yeah, I'd be like, hey man, maybe go fucking seek some help.
Or they'd be like, and then, okay, they reply back and they're like, "What a fucking prude," and they keep going. What do you do?
Well, fucking, I'd just be like, well, fucking, I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, what do you want me to do? Fucking Kiryu stomp them? Fucking pull a finisher up on them?
What do you think?
Like-
Would that upset you? Would you be fine with that?
No, I'd just be like, oh man, dude. Like, I just accept that that's life. That, like, I'm not gonna be able to fucking, like, he's technically not committing a crime, and would be a crime for me to do anything to him to stop. So, like, and I'm not willing to take the consequences of, you know, fucking being like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna fucking put it into this myself with a fucking left and right hook. Like,
But if you legally could, would you?
This is the ultimate.
if I legally could, it's a 50-50. It depends on how I'd be feeling. Like, I mean, okay, if you're talking about truly heinous, like some of the most heinous stuff I've seen in my life, like it's like downright like to the core of my being, like, oh, what the fuck is this man drawing? Yeah, if it was legal, I'd definitely be like, all right, buddy, your creative freedom is fucking run dry.
And you'd whip him? You'd whip his ass?
Yeah, I'd whip him. Well, I'd be like, yo, dude, you need to stop immediately and like fucking think about this. And if they're like, fuck you.
What if it made him? What if
I'd
it
be
made him
like,
happy?
I don't. Well, fucking, it makes me not happy, and I have the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want, and that's gonna be whipping ass.
Chaos control.
Okay, I think we've gotten to the we've gotten to the end of the morality here.
Yeah, yeah. We've gotten to the "this is why war happens" part of the discussion.
Oh, dude, I thought you were like, oh, anyone, like anyone can do whatever the fuck they want, but I guess not. Unless it upsets you.
With consequences. I'm not gonna stop you from making me want to beat your ass.
So anybody can do anything, but they're gonna taste some consequences.
Yes.
Okay, what would you
That's
say
just
is
what it's like to live with other people in the world, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
what would you say if someone was doing something morally correct, but there were consequences to it anyway?
Well, if I felt like there shouldn't be consequences for that person doing, like, good things, I'd probably step in. Like, hey, this person's doing a courageous, rightful thing, and I support courageous, rightful things. So I'll stand by this person. Because, bad people also have the freedom to do bad things to good people.
Okay, well,
We're just fucking going in circles. We basically just established how fucking living in the world, and now we're just going back and forth about,
Aren't they?
like, okay, but like, what if this thing that actually happens in the real world happens? It's like, probably the things that happen in the real world when those things happen. And it's like...
Well, dude, I was just curious, man, because, like, you said anybody can do whatever they want, right? As long as it makes them happy. But, like...
Yeah.
Some things that definitely go against that.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, that's on a personal level, but the thing is, ideas and values conflict. And that, conflicts is going to exist no matter what. Like, I'm not stopping you from doing what makes you happy and what you're passionate about.
Unless you are.
Myself from doing right by myself just because it makes you happy. Like, if you really want to kill people, kill me so you can continue. Like, one of us are going to get our happy ending. That's just what I'm saying at the end of the day.
Okay, but do you think if there was something... So, like, you had something that you wanted to do that was socially unacceptable, but, like, you had a strong desire to do it, would you?
I don't know. I mean... I don't know, I don't really have... I don't know if you... You can't know that until you do.
You can't know that until you do, so you would do it.
I mean, maybe? I don't know. I don't really have any...
Let's say, for example, you were doing something, like let's just take something like that you believe in, that you believe should not be socially unacceptable, right? Let's say, like, you go to the gym, and people are like, dude, you're not allowed to go to the gym. Like, it's national, like, you can't go to the gym day. Like, nobody else in the world but you. Would you be like, ah, fuck you, I'm going to the gym anyway?
I'd be like, okay, whatever. Work at home.
You go at home?
Yeah, because like it wouldn't be such a big...
What if they followed you home and they're like, dude, you can't work out today? And they were like, they came out of your house, they had like pitchforks outside your house. They're like, dude, you can't do that.
I'd be like, well, now we start having a problem.
Yo, well, are we
I
gonna have a
already
problem?
Yo, well, fucking, I already decided to fucking let some leeway with the fucking gym, right? Because I thought, oh, that's fun. National no working out or like no gym day. That's weird, but I guess it's a day. Like I guess I'll honor it. Like, but now they're at my house telling me I can't do the shit. The gym is one thing. That's like I don't own the fucking gym. If they want to do no gym day, whatever. But like, they can't come to my house and tell me not to work out.
So you're gonna continue to work out?
You
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking continue to work out. Fuck those guys.
What if they fight you for it?
Okay, well, I guess we're fighting.
What if you die for it?
Only the beginning.
That would be a dumb reason to die.
It would be,
honest.
but what if you were to die for it?
I'll take it from here.
I don't think I'm fully willing to fucking die for working out. Like, I'd probably get into an altercation, but be like, okay, fuck this. Like, what have we been doing it? Are they willing to die for it?
This
Yeah.
is the ultimate power.
That's crazy. And
Create
this
the
unrealistic
ultimate
super
enemies.
yes, and-
But dude, shit like this has existed in the future, in the past.
I'll take it from here.
Shit like this has existed in the future.
Well, fucking okay, yeah, but like for things that are like the right to live, like that's like fucking all dice on the table. Like you fight or nothing else. Like just working out. I don't think dying for the right to work out during one day is worth my life.
Okay, dude, Martin Luther King said, if you haven't found something you're willing to die for, you don't have the right to
No
live.
time for messing around. Let's
Okay, well, that's not that quote.
That is.
He did not tell people they don't have the right to live.
He said you're not fit to truly live. If you haven't found
didn't
the,
say-
he did. He said if you haven't, if you haven't found something you're willing to die for, you're not fit to truly live.
Let's get ready.
Okay.
Well, you say you're not truly living, not that you don't have the right to live. You're like misconstruing what he's saying. Great. I don't think Martin Luther King was out here telling you will fucking kill yourself if you don't have something to die for.
That was Lucy, your god.
This is the ultimate power.
Yeah, you're talking about like fucking low tier counting of that event.
No, I just made that up. But you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you gotta
Reminds me
fucking
of
draw a
that-
line somewhere, man.
Well, fucking. Okay, man. I'm just gonna say, at the end of the day, I don't think I'm willing to die. I know what I'll die for.
Anytime
Not
now.
working out a single day in the year.
Okay.
And you wouldn't be either.
Okay, here's the thing. Real question. Real question. No more weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you really enjoy drawing like foot stuff, but it's like really socially unacceptable, right? Now hear me out. Okay, it's really socially unacceptable, and you like kind of don't want to do it yourself. You're like, I'm just kind of wasting my time drawing all this foot stuff, but I have like a weird desire to draw it. Do you think you should, or do you think you shouldn't?
Seems like there's a lot more downsides to it, and I seem to not really want to do it myself. So,
Yeah, you don't want to do it, but you're like continuously brought back to it, and you're like, you kind of like your body keeps wanting to do it.
well, then that's a sign that the reason I'm avoiding it is because of social pressures. So I'd simply stop caring about what people think.
Okay, now what if instead of foot stuff it was scat porn?
Okay, James, I would never be in this game. You're just bringing up the crazy. Okay, dude, what the fuck is this stream become? What the fuck? What is this?
Answer the
stream?
question.
What?
Answer the question.
Where have we ended up, dude? We are lost to the sauce. We've been lost.
Dude, I think
to
that
the
you
sauce.
care. I think you care
For
too much what
fucking-
people think, man.
What are you talking about?
Because you're like, oh, I would just simply.
40 minutes straight.
You're like, oh, I think I just like wouldn't care what people think if it was foot stuff. But once you say peacock and nobody bats an eye, but you say poopcock and everyone loses their minds.
Listen, dude, I wouldn't like. Well, you already know my stance on fucking that. I don't think that's a. I guess in art it's like a little less like okay, like whatever. Art, but like at the same time you're like fucking spreading around disease propaganda.
Did you really don't like this guy?
Yeah, I just don't. There's a reason we clean ourselves to avoid fucking creating weird. Like, so imagine someone sitting around. Also, fucking bless anyone's heart. I hope no one's fucking actually in stream today.
Some guy, as soon as you said that,
heart.
as soon as you said that, Super Spyro 1795 said, "Hey, what controller am I using? I'm using a Xbox gamepad. It's a blue rock candy one." All right, back to the question at hand.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay.
What the fuck was that?
No, okay, dude. I'm just saying the reason I'm so against this. Imagine the kind of heinous things that could be fucking born in that stew.
But they're not
like,
doing
that's
it.
Just not
They're
right.
just drawing it.
Yeah, that's why it's like a little like fucking like okay, it's just art, but still it's like propaganda for it.
But again,
It'll
they
get
don't
people
want.
into it
They
and
don't
they'll
want to
start
do
doing
it.
in real life.
So you think? What if they create it but they don't share it? You think it's fine?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't know about it, and also like they're not sharing it, and they're gonna just keep doing it in art form and nothing else. So I guess it's fine. I don't know. Yeah.
He's going the see no evil approach.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Fucking, you're always hitting me with these goddamn crazy scenarios, dude.
Well, it's true, man. There's probably someone that's experiencing that right now.
I'll take it from here.
Well, I don't think it's our problem.
What if you suddenly in the future you get like really into some weird niche thing?
No, you don't. That's not gonna happen.
Oh no no no! Oh no no no!
Oh, he's fucking predicting my future. And how little does he not fucking seen into my crystal orb, and it's over for him. It's it.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. I don't think you're mentally prepared for if that was about to happen.
I like, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like. I mean, okay, fucking, okay, no. This stream has gotten so fucking odd.
I don't feel I have a satisfactory reaction. I don't feel I have a satisfactory answer.
Yeah, well, fucking nothing I say is gonna make you stop asking these crazy ass questions.
Well, I just want to get to the heart of the matter.
What? Where do you want to go with this? Like, where are you trying to?
If someone has something that they don't want to do because it's not socially acceptable, but they continuously feel like compelled to do it, what should they do? Should they stop doing it? Is that the right thing to do, or should they keep doing it and ignore everyone else?
Bro, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know. Are you going through something, man? Dude?
Well, I feel like you're gonna go through something at some point like that. I feel like everybody goes through this at some point where they have something that has like some sort of social backlash about it. We're just like not seen as like normal by public standards.
Well, fucking, I don't know. I'm definitely not seen as normal by public standards. But
Just as long as it's not scat, then you're fine.
Let's get ready.
well, for me, like the thing is, okay, you know, if anyone's listening and you're into that, fucking live your life on you, like. Oh my god.
Because I don't know the answer to that either. I think that's a difficult question.
You're literally like you're fucking. You're gonna pressure me into like seeing the universe's fucking thoughts, like the stream of the universe, are gonna start flowing to my head and be like, you know what, James? After asking me for the gazillionth time, I finally realized I've seen the bigger picture.
Dude, maybe you do.
Fuck the egg.
Yeah, this is kind of a fucked boss fight.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's just put a bunch of fucking enemies on a platform with no railings and continuously fucking send them at you. So hypothetically, if
How
you
would
really
you
wanted to make
like
the egg storm, but it wasn't socially acceptable, would you make the egg storm?
This is the ultimate power.
If I wanted to make the fucking, I'd make the egg.
Oh.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I may actually actively want to make the egg storm IRL.
What if it's not socially acceptable to make the egg storm and you kind of don't want to do it? You're like, oh, this is gonna like hurt people when I do this. Like, people are not gonna like it.
Here's the thing. You're changing my personality. Here's the thing. I right now kind of think it would be funny to make the egg storm, so I probably would.
What if it like what if it kills someone in real life? Would you feel remorse?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad about it.
Well, kind of bad. You deliberately ended someone's life inadvertently.
Well, like fucking like wasn't act like why are they here? Why are they at the egg storm?
Because you made it. You made the
Well,
egg storm.
like I didn't put anyone in it.
But I mean, it exists in the world. They're gonna find the egg storm at some point.
Well,
Annihilation.
I would think the egg storm would be like I'd only let people like I think I would have it somewhere where like you couldn't just.
Well, where are you gonna? What if your land gets repossessed and someone walks in and they just get egg stormed?
Well, fucking okay. That's not in my control anymore. I no longer own.
Oh, he's looking for the excuse. He's looking for the way out of it.
Here's the thing. Like they're the one repossessing my shit. I never wanted anyone, but they did it regardless of my wishes. They are literally killing themselves. That's not on me.
Dude, you're fucking looking for any excuse possible to get away out of this.
Okay. Fucking, what if you wanted to make the egg storm, but it was kind of socially unacceptable, and you had like an odd feeling about making it? Like, I don't know.
I don't know how the fuck to answer that question.
Well, I would make the egg storm. No.
And suffer the consequences?
Annoying little.
Yeah, and so the consequence. If someone dies and people fucking start chasing me around, Dr. Eggman.
What if you
That's
create it
the
and you're
line
like, what if you spend all this time, you make the egg storm, and you're like, fuck, like, why did I waste my time making this piece of shit?
Well, that's just kind of rough.
Would you change your mind and be like, you know, it was worth it anyway, or?
No, I'd probably be like, well, my past self's probably happy, but I'm gonna decommission this shit.
Okay.
Annihilate. Fire.
And I'd probably be like hung up on it. Like, don't get me wrong. You know,
Kill.
being upset about it for like an extended period of time, like, would only waste more time. I'm letting it consume more of my life.
Real question. You really like, every weekend you go out and you
Yeah.
and you drink with people. Sometimes you get so in the habit of doing it, you just do it alone. And then after a while, you're like, what am I doing? Like, I don't really like. I'm just like wasting all my time drinking. Like, why do I keep doing this? What would you do?
I would stop.
But like, you're still
But I
like
probably
addicted to it.
couldn't. Yeah.
Activation ready.
Or you just
Here's
like
the thing,
try to
though,
go cold
like-
turkey and just like fucking suffer through it.
Annihilation.
I'm kind of like. But here's the thing. Already, I don't drink, so we're already in like a fucking wacky equity. Honestly, I'm the kind of person to like. I don't know. I kind of do everything cold turkey. Like,
Mission
I'm
failed.
kind of the brute force method kind of.
Well, if you
guy.
do that cold turkey, you may die.
Really?
Yeah. Alcohol and opiates are the only thing that you can die from withdrawals.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. In the reality where I got addicted to alcohol, I'm definitely dead by now.
Okay.
Well, fucking, the thing is, my first thought would be like, oh, I'll just fucking sheer force a will it,
We'll just
and then
have to
die
wait
from
for
alcohol and drugs.
Cold feet? Well then, here I come.
That's how I do everything. So, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, so I'm just gonna fucking go full 100 with it.
No time for messing
I
up.
don't know, for some reason I can't like
Okay.
just sort of do something. For some reason my brain's like, no, if you're gonna do something, it has to be fucking crazy. You have to go all the way, full stop,
Them all.
or no
Make
stop, I guess.
Make
No.
the Egg Storm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would make the X-Storm if I regretted it, then I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna decommission the X-Storm immediately and forget about it. And if someone was like, oh, remember when you made the fucking X-Storm and we told you not to? It'd be like, okay, yeah, fucking, you're just gonna not let me live that down.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Smash them all.
Also, what? I hope people wouldn't be that against the X-Storm. X-Storm is not that bad.
Okay. It's fucking going to bat for the fucking Egg Storm. It's not even
Like,
called the
there's
Egg
bullshit in
Storm.
this game, but like, you would probably love to watch the X-Storm go at it. IRL.
It's called the Robot Storm.
Oh, we're fucking. I'm renaming it to the Egg Storm.
But you'd be like, would there? Fuck.
Destroy the robots in the
I guess you just like feel pain and be like, fuck, man, I waste all my time on this shit. Fuck this. And just like take the L and move on.
Yeah. Well, also, like, it depends, because, like, the goal of the Egg Storm is to be destroyed at the end of the day by, like, another thing I build, I would assume. So, like, if I watch it, like, my Egg Storm get destroyed, and I'm like, oh, that's it. Like, I mean, I still got a lot out of it. I learned how to build, like, fucking robots and shit. So.
Okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
junk.
I don't think Super Spyro 1795 is still here. I think we lost him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, who knows what it was? Who honestly knows? Thought we were playing Spyro.
Well, I think it might have been all the scat stuff, but that could just be me.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Maybe he heard that I hated people who were into like rubbing scout all over themselves, and he was one of those people. And they're like,
But
"Oh,
he's
what the
definitely
fuck?"
not here, otherwise he would have said something to that.
Smash them all.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, like this guy really just loves fucking slathering shit on himself. I think he'd probably have like a bit of an objection to that.
Like, hey. Yeah, but what if he's just giggling to himself on his like couch? Like, these guys are riot.
This guy.
Like,
Oh yeah, he
and he's
can't
like-
touch the
he's like,
keyboard
"No."
right now because there's too much shit on his hands.
Come on.
Dude, I just call him like I see him.
Smash them all.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I mean,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
So you're always talking about how much you enjoy this. You're always talking about how much you enjoy the Sonic Hero streams. How are you enjoying this one compared to last one?
This one is fucking. I don't know. I think I'm gonna say like I enjoy. I mean, it's just classic. I feel like this brings out both the best and worst in us, and that's a beautiful thing. Also, dude, there has to be someone watching because these two people stream. So I don't know what to say.
You don't know about the Observer?
Oh, the Observer. There's just fucking one guy. Is there just like some fucking omnipotent observer? I should just chill. Because when you were,
Smash them all.
there was always just one person who just never said anything. Except for when the Russians came and said a bunch of Russian shit and then laughed. But you
Yeah,
know.
that's something weird. There's like a lot of like weird Russian viewers on my channel. Like I got a Russian comment like a week or two ago, and it was like, it was so fun to watch you play this game. Very fun and educational. And I'm like, I don't even speak Russian. How can you even understand the video?
Yeah, maybe they speak English, but then why aren't they leaving?
Smash them all.
Stop this senseless
Maybe I don't
fight.
fucking know.
You underestimated us, haven't you?
Man.
Information test unsuccessful.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, it was. I forgot what they talked. Well, they were like saying hello to each other and stuff. Like they were like, no, I'm not gonna tell you that. And he was like, okay. And then they just laughed.
Yeah, there's always some weird like. There's always like one viewer that's like always there, but like never says anything. So.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out.
Holy
Oh.
shit, that was unbelievable.
Oh,
See, they were gonna be
Oh my
looking for guys that
fucking
died at. Oh, I died anyway. Okay, fuck this shit.
you know. Oh, we've been doing this for fucking hours.
Look at
This
this
is
stat.
a podcast. A podcast with a fucking looping boss battle. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. We need to come back to this. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Even as a viewer, I'm fucking getting sick of this shit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to call it there.